Hola mi gente, greetings, ¿cómo estamos? How are we? It's Che Alexander, La Negra Tiene Sazón, Sprinkle with Sazón, Apothecary, Botanica. How are you? Gemini, this is your reading for the first half of November and the full moon in Taurus that we are currently experiencing. I do hope that you're feeling lovely and blessed and all the things. Please do go follow me on Instagram. Negra Tiene Sazón, so you can get the full scope of all of the transits happening for the first half of November. The first week of November is literally lit, okay? So Tuesday, November 4th, we saw some pretty big changes on a political front across the U.S., and that speaks to some of the transits that happened. Mars moving into Sagittarius, Mercury is soon going to join Sagittarius. Just a lot of kind of high octane, high powered energy, right? Venus is changing signs. There's a lot of transition. This full moon in Taurus is a healthy one. It's a hearty one. It's focused on really granting some relief before the end of the year. Asks us to reset once again. What do you plan for the next phase of your life? So Gemini, I do hope that you're faring well. If you have particular prominence in Taurus, you may want to go and watch that video as well, or watch all the videos for all of your signs. But this video in particular is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Chiron, 10th house. Gemini, you're a little bit off the hook. Mutables are having, not all mutables. Gemini, you're okay. You're okay. Sagittarius, Pisces, they're kind of going through it right now. But Gemini, you're okay. So let's see what the vibes are. The only thing that's really happening is that Uranus has backed out of your sign and is going retrograde into Taurus, which it hasn't been in since 2018. Watch the videos on that because there's a lot. But Uranus will be joining Gemini shortly. It's going to station there direct. It's going to stay there for a little while and allow us some new opportunities to see things differently, right? To handle kind of the day-to-day operations of our lives a little bit differently in more of a fluid, mutable, Gemini-like way. But this backspin into Taurus is causing a review, a very strong review. And so let's see what they have to say for you, Gemini. What are you reviewing for the first half of November and under the light of this full moon in Taurus? Gracias a la misericordia de todos los Espíritus Santos y todos los Espíritus Buenos, dígame los mensajes que yo necesito que saber en ese momento for the YouTube and social media collective under the light of this full moon in Taurus. What do Geminis need to know? 8 of Wands in reverse. What else? That Page of Cups. Ooh, Page of Cups wanted to show. This is a lot of cards. Knight of Cups in reverse with the King of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's interesting. 3 of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. And then the Lovers, which is your card, Gemini, the Empress in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay, so this is, Taurus had a similar message. Taurus had a similar message around what feels like marriage, divorce, and custody. So Gemini, if you are dealing with a Taurus, your wife, future wife, ex-wife, baby mama is a Taurus, you may want to go and watch that. Also, Capricorn, Aries, those were all similar themes. Gemini, this feels like under the light of this Taurus full moon, you are reviewing what feels like your war tactic. That's an interesting way to put it. But the fact that this King of Cups came out with this King of Swords, one upright, one in reverse, and clarifying the Knight of Cups in reverse, lets me know that some part of you, Gemini, is having a hard time making a very difficult decision with some people that you really care about. So Knight of Cups is here in reverse, as if to say, I want to come forward. There's something I need to say or do to rectify this. I want to make a picnic for someone. I want to bring them flowers or roses, but this being in reverse is saying but. Then the King of Cups comes out with the King of Swords to clarify that. It's like, this cup energy is heavy, it's strong. I want to show love. I want to be graceful, patient, understanding, compassionate, loving, kind. But there's a big ass but here. This King of Swords is saying, no, you know better with this person. Every time you do that, you get burned. I don't know. Cut them off. Be ice cold. Have ice in your veins. This person will take advantage. Three of Pentacles is here with the Knight of Wands and the Lovers, saying, yes, okay, there's ample opportunity for collaboration here. This is why they want to come forward. The Eight of Wands was the first card out, but this is also in reverse. So there's a lot of potential here, potential to thrive, to be creative, to move forward, to make profit, to understand each other, to create harmony, community, etc. Something. The Lovers is here saying, but yes, it can be sweet. Y'all know how I feel about this card in this deck. It can be sweet, but there's a choice. The Lovers card always speaks about a choice. That you come to a crossroads where you have to make a decision, this or that, me or them, now or later. Weighing all of the facts, right? So on one side, the facts are the potential is beautiful. We can thrive. There's opportunity here. But on the other side of that fork in the road, but I don't trust them. But something is lacking. Something is missing. The Empress is here with the Four of Wands in reverse. This is really buckling down on the baby mama wife energy. There is some type of very strong union or contract here that is, again, being under review, and I see it being pulled apart because Gemini, whatever role you play, the energy that's showing up for you as your particular energy is fed up. You're kind of fed up with sitting in the middle, kind of feeling fed up with having to decide, okay, I don't want to divorce this person. I love her. She's the mother of my children. But that attitude, that mouth, that all the things that we disagree on, I cannot do it any longer. Or I really do want to collaborate with these people, right? Three of Pentacles, strong collaboration energy. I really do want to sign on and take that consulting gig or do that thing. But King of Swords energy is super strong with you also, Gemini. It's like, but I know I'm going to have to be, if I agree to consult with this person or this team or this company, I already know that I'm going to have to be the head honcho because I see how they do business. I watch how they move in spaces. And I don't have the time to take on another gig and some more children because I know that I will be the head of this project, but I also have to hold their hand and walk them through everything. This King of Swords energy is sitting very heavily in that, like, I see the potential, but there's no peace here. There may be profit there, right? There may be an opportunity, again, to go viral, to make the right connections, be in the right network. But something here is saying that you know, Gemini, that you would be compromising your peace in order to do the right thing or to say yes to this thing. So under the light of this moon, Gemini, I do encourage you to be brave enough to say no to the things, people, and places that previously maybe you didn't have the courage to say no to, or you are afraid of the backlash of it. Again, this is a moon that is deeply rooted in our rootedness, us being rested and relaxed and feeling at peace with ourselves. That is the nature of Taurus. And so this is not the moon to get yourself riled up. This is the moon to go and sit, if you can, in the backyard, go connect with the moon. It's the moon to sit and connect with yourself, meditate for yourself, by yourself. Geminis have a hard time staying still sometimes, so maybe walking meditation is something that you really want to get into. Take a stroll around the block, take a drive, and really think about this thing that has been sitting on you, what decision that you have to make, and then make it. There's no reason to be afraid. Ooh, look at that. As I said that, I said there's no reason to be afraid. The Five of Wands comes out talking about this internal conflict. But then the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles is here. A lot of knights, a lot of kings here, saying that movement is on the way. You have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles here. And then the Ace of Cups is here saying, trust that you will and can make the right decision. Gemini, you are cerebral. You can see everything from every single angle. You are well versed enough to have statistics and facts because you are a trivia buff. So you already know when was the last time someone that you know or someone, a human in existence, experienced something like this. Go and review their notes, right? How did that fare out for them? And then maybe you can take that approach or carve a new path, a new plane for yourself, a new lane for yourself. But know that solutions are coming. Conflict is ending. A solution is available to you, but it does require you to be honest with yourself here, Gemini. This is not a thing that you need to confer with someone else for. This is something you need to sit with yourself about. Summer, bask in joy and light. Choose the option that is sweetest for you. We can't always make a decision that will please everyone, but right now, Gemini, you're trying to please you. So do, and be careful though, because it's a Taurus full moon. So this is not just about plain raw pleasure, okay? If you're making a decision, Gemini, you might say, I don't like this lady anymore. I don't want to be married to her anymore. What would please me is to get divorced, okay? But is that truly going to make you happy? Because you know she's going to come for alimony. She's going to come for your head and your neck. Is it easier and better for you truly to play the game a little bit longer? Just sweeten her up, make her think that she's your friend, and then hit her with the alley-oop later. I don't know. You know your personal situation, but this is to say that don't choose what you think is easy. Choose what really is the best situation. Is it going to make your life easier? Is it going to make the situation easier? Not just what you want because that thing would please you. I hope that makes sense. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Gemini, call in your spirits of justice. I gave this advice to Sagittarius as well. Sagittarius, that's your opposite sign. So calling in the spirits of justice to intervene in any situation where you feel like you can't come to your own senses is the best way that you can, because it removes the feeling and the ego out of it. This is not spirit, I'm petitioning you for my greatest good and my best outcome, what's going to make me happy, or trying to manipulate the energy. When you petition the spirits of justice, you say, may justice be served in this situation. That means that the right thing for all parties involved, with harm done to none, is what's going to happen here. So when you feel stuck and you can't really see a way out, and you don't really know what truth looks like, or you don't really know what the best the best option is, petition to the spirits of justice. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. So understand that justice looks very different than what we expect sometimes. And so be open to understanding what justice looks like and how it can serve you, even if it's not the thing that you would have chosen first. I love you, Gemini. I hope that was helpful for some of you. If it was, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Give me a blue heart in the comments. Join my class, Elemental Equilibrium. Inquire about other ways you can get involved with the movement. My books for personal readings are closed, but there are some exceptions to the rule, and I would love to work with you if possible. So email me, follow me on IG. Have a beautiful and blessed Taurus full moon, and I will see you real soon. I love you. Peace.